These taste really
Clumpy.
Is this a pump formula? Oh no, they're
Gummies.
What the hell?
clumping like you've never seen before. Gummy style.
HILO.
Bro's back with another one, and it's we've kind of justified to ourselves why we can do this in our stim break, but it's actually HILO pre-workout gummies, interestingly.
HILO, HILO, who knows?
HILO, who knows? But it looks interesting. It's gummies, so let's see how it fares.
Our very first gummy pre-workout review. Yeah, we're very excited to give it a shot. I know it's one of those ones that's a bit out there, so
Yeah.
bear with us on it. And guys, if you could, please do hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, share with your friends, you know, comment below, all the good stuff. It helps us grow, so we really do appreciate it. Cheers, guys.
Nice one. What time is it?
It's taste and chewability time. Gonna be girling on these gummies.
Yeah. What's the flavours?
They come in blue raz, red fish,
And cotton candy, which is probably the one we'd have opted for. So.
and apparently tub of each flavour.
Yeah.
I don't know what that tastes like. But
And right, we're in there.
8 gummies we have to take.
There's going to be
Hey.
some real sloppy chopping Alfie Himbine chops.
Bulking. I'll lose count at this rate.
Like Aaron said, it's clumped so bad they've actually turned into chewables. Not really. You don't want to overdose on these, they're powerful.
Hey, I got
You've
there.
got to have the ability to count to take these, that's the only downside.
New topics been needed.
Oh shit, no! 3-second rule. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We're gonna have to tap them together.
I know.
So used to this normal routine. There we go. Right, taste and chewability on cotton candy.
Bit of a weird texture.
Tastes you like a raw potato.
Mmm.
Like where you slice through it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to work out whether I like them or not.
No, it's weird. It's like they're Moorish, but they're not. They're not amazing, but you just want to keep eating them. It's weird.
You gotta keep eating them.
Yeah. Hmm.
I really don't know whether I like them or not. That's really weird.
Try and imagine like you're drinking it and not chewing it, and you've got like the taste in your mouth. I'll still say above average, so over a 5 out of 10,
Oh,
but
don't.
just not.
I don't know if I would.
You wouldn't.
I think I'd probably land on a 5 out of 10.
Mm,
Because I don't know what way it's swinging.
It's weird, isn't it?
They've got a bit of like bitterness, I want to
Yeah.
say. And they've got a sugary coating.
Mm.
Chewability is not bad. It's a bit of a strange
Yeah,
one.
it doesn't get stuck in your teeth or anything, so that's not a concern.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
I'd be happy with a bang on average, because I'm swinging above and below myself.
5 out of 10.
Yeah, 5 out of 10, right in the middle.
Okay guys, we're going to get into the price of the product now. HILO gummies, you can get these for the US from hilogummies.com. Really, really cheap, guys. 10 servings a tub, $29.99 US dollars. That's obviously, by the time you round it up, it's $3 a go. $3 a gym session, so very cheap. However, it's even cheaper over in the UK. From Gym Stop, you can pick these up for $39.99 Great British Sterling.
Ridiculous.
For which is £4 a go. Now, what I'll say is, obviously, they a Gym Stop, they've currently got a 50% sale on, so pick them up while you can for $19.99. It is a bargain.
All we can say is that's a solid 0 on our price scale.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is a very expensive product when you compare it to a pre-workout powder.
And the funniest part is we were just laughing about, to get clinical doses, you need 16 gummies, which is 5 servings a tub, which then brings it to $6 a go, or £8 a go, which you can have a meal for at a decent restaurant. Or a serving of that.
Unfortunately, guys, 0 out of 10 on that.
Alright, it's label time of this hilarious product. So you need 8 gummies to get the serving. Only 10 servings per tub. And it's worth mentioning, carbohydrates 18 grams. It's high, right? Total sugars 8 grams.
Christ.
Includes 8 grams of added sugars. Sugar alcohol is 5 grams.
Yeah, so it's more sugar than obviously any other pre-workout we've come across, as to my memory. Obviously
they are.
Yeah, don't take it when you're cutting. Obviously that is because they're sweets.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
So 3 main ingredients that you're going to want, and that's first up, beta-alanine carnosine 1.6 grams.
That is unfortunately half the clinical dose. What we want 3.2. Nonetheless, it still might allude to some beta tingles, the itchy, scratchy feeling you get from taking a pre-workout. What I'll say is carnosine version, that is the pagative version, so that's a positive. And it also alludes to some endurance benefits down the line.
Yeah. Then we've got betainers trimethylglycine at 1 gram.
Jack of all trades. It's going to help pumps, it's going to help endurance, it's going to help power output. There's just a whole bunch of studies that allude to it being that good, and I do like that word today.
Yeah, and that normally goes up to 3 grams, don't it, in some cases, so it's a bit on the lower side. And the last thing in here is just caffeine at 150 milligrams.
That's a very low dose, guys. Obviously, we're used to 300, 400, even 500. It is about the amount of a cup of coffee and a bit, or a can of Red Bull, can of Monster, that sort of energy range. So it's low energy. What I would say is you probably do need to take double if you wanted to hit clinical dosages. So you'd need 16 gummies and you'd only get 5 servings per container.
It's worth also mentioning it's gluten-free, allergy-free, vegan, and... what does that say?
Kosher.
Whatever that is.
It conforms to Jewish food regulations. I'll say painful energy. 10 out of 10.
You should read that thing off the website. We're going to talk...
It weren't actually quite that bad on the website.
We're going to talk about effects or lack thereof. So...
yeah, unfortunately, guys, as you saw in the label, there's only 3 ingredients, 3 active ingredients that we want and that we've normally seen a pre-workout. And they are at half dose, really, for clinical. So you would, like Craig says, in the price segment, you need to take 16 gummies or more, which would then cut the price up, the servings down to 5 a tub.
You'd be hoovering shite tons of sugar and calories taking 16 gummies in. You'd be buzzing off your head on sugar more than the caffeine. I'll tell you that.
Obviously, guys, the effects, we didn't feel them at all. We didn't.
I got a very slight warming, heating effect from the 1.6 of carnosine beta-alanine. Like, very mild.
I didn't even really
no
get
itching,
that.
but I kind of knew I'd taken beta. And a coffee's worth of energy, like a slight, but not much.
No, obviously we wasn't expecting much from the label, and I feel a bit harsh in doing that because there are some positives to it.
It's unique.
Yeah, it's different.
Gimmick.
And I imagine that they're trying to work on them, upping the formulas, improving the formulas, etc., etc. What we like to say is it's definitely not for a pre-workout, not for anyone who's had a pre-workout powder anyway. What we'll say is it's a nice little pick-me-up perhaps at your work desk if you're bored. Instead of a Red Bull or something like that, or like Craig says, a cup of coffee, then this would be your alternative, and it's, chuck them down quickly. But in the sense of pre-workouts, for anyone who's even a beginner, I'd say, anyone who's wanting to feel the effects in the gym, I'd say they wouldn't feel them from this.
Not for serious lifters, not for beginners, not for stim chunkies, not really for anyone apart from someone who just loves gummies and they don't like drinking water or powder form.
Yeah, you don't have to drink it, so it's less water on the stomach, less bloating. So if you've got,
You're
that's
really scraping the barrel for benefits there.
Yeah. Obviously they look nice in the
Tub's
light.
cool.
Yeah, they look nice, these gummies. They've got a nice shiny out exterior.
I'd say if you can get them dirt cheap, get them for your mate for a laugh and muck around with them. But I wouldn't go out of my way to recommend it or say pick them up for any serious training.
No, I couldn't.
So
I'd pay a £5 a tub or a £10 a tub. Even then I wouldn't. But
so Yeah, it claims to have one ingredient in there for energy, caffeine, one in there for pumps, betaine, mildly, and one in there for endurance, which is beta-alanine. So it does tick each of those kind of areas, but very shitely. So we've said we'd probably land on a 2 out of 10, just giving it those 2 points on the little bit of energy from the caffeine and a little bit of beta-alanine.
And the
endurance.
transparent label, they're not trying to hide behind it, and they're not. I don't think they're really even trying to say it's the best pre-workout on the market. So
they're going for that niche market.
Yeah, and I have actually, believe it or not, seen pre-workouts worse than that.
Much
so that's
worse.
why we're giving it more than a 1 out of 10. We're giving it the 2 out of 10.
Yeah.
So yeah, 2 out of 10. Yeah.
HILO and goodbye.
Okay, guys, we're going to wrap up the review really quick with this final verdict. We're going to move into the elements as we're doing the review. So, taste and chewability, we gave a...
That 5 out of 10. We couldn't decide whether we liked it or hated it, so we went bang in the middle.
Nice and moist. And then we move into the price, which it got a...
0. It got nothing because it was expensive and it wasn't very good to justify either.
10 servings is the problem. And then we move into the effects, the most important part of any review. So we gave that a...
Only a 2 out of 10, giving it that on the small amount of caffeine and a little bit of beta, but not much else.
7 out of 30. Final verdict, unfortunately. You know, it's a nice effort. It's something different. It's something unique. It's something interesting that some people might find the interest in. Something to top up your pre-workout or your pump formula if you want low caffeine, and caffeine is something that hits you hard. So that is our rapid review as quick as we can. 7 out of 30.
Is it the worst scoring product on the channel?
So far, unfortunately, yes, but it's also the only gummy we've ever tried.
Thanks for checking in with this gammy review of these gummies.
Yeah, we hope you enjoyed it. We gave us a bit more opportunity to throw in a few more little clips and pieces, you know, try and make some light of this situation we're in. You know, honestly, a good attempt by HILO on a gummy. There's no other gummies out there apart from those C4 gummies that we've not yet tried.
They're copying you.
But C4, as being as powerful as it is, we're not sure we're ready to take it
You've
on.
got to work up to that.
Yeah, so thank you for checking in, guys. Please do tick the subscribe button and hit the bell icon for all future reviews. You know, there's loads more coming to the channel very soon.
Absolutely.
As always, guys,
Stay
stimmed.
gummy style. Actually, probably not.